and welcome to a brand new synth soundset walkthrough with me, the unfinished. You can call me Matt if you like, I don't mind. This is for Serum Nova, and this is volume 2. I've already done volume 1, so go and check that out if you haven't already. I don't know what chaotic order you want to do it in, but I like to go 1, 2, and so on. This is Serum Nova, which is 150 presets for cyberpunk and sci-fi style sound. So it's very cinematic, very electronic, lots of distortion and detune and drama, my friends. So it's inspired by films like Blade Runner, Akira, Ghost in the Shell, Tron. Lots of good sort of dystopian, futuristic. What do they say? Sort of high tech and low lives. That's the vibe, isn't it? So a neon glow, illuminating dirty dystopian futures and stuff. But let's listen to some sounds and find out whether that's actually true, shall we? Just in case you have stumbled across volume 2 and not volume 1 first, you crazy fool. Look at this beautiful skin. Ooh, what I did myself. So this is my Serum Nova skin, and hope you like it. There is another skin that will be coming with this Serum Nova release, which is my little 808 tribute. There it is. Pretty. But we will, for now, do this walkthrough with my Nova skin. So we're going to start in Basslines. Serum's great for bass, so there's lots of bass lines and bass sounds. Let's go. Nice and cyberpunky. We have all the macros done and mod wheels, so there's lots of fun options in each and every sound for you to play with. That's nice and thrashy. So there's some tuned melodic stuff going on like this. Let's have a look. So this is tuning. It's not easy in Serum. It always sounds a little bit out, but I kind of like it for its shonky wonkiness. Yes, shonky wonkiness is a thing. You may catch the vibe of this particular bass line. Check out one of my demo tracks to hear it in its full glory. Lots going on, and that's because we have 6 LFOs controlling various lovely bits and pieces, and Serum is absolutely fab for controlling stuff and making interesting sequences and just getting sounds moving, and I love it. And there are some percussive qualities to these bass lines and some of the sequences. Nice bit of a kick drum going on in there. So we've definitely got some really aggressive vibes going on here. And also there's a kind of retro feel in there as well, because this soundset, where it's been less aggressive, has some synthwave qualities. So there's synthwave, darkwave, a bit of psytrance, breakbeat, all sorts going on, as well as the cinematic cyberpunky side of things. Fun. play with some macros in this one. So we can tighten that filter. Then you use the EQ to bring in a kind of high pass filter. More distortion. What kind of distortion we got there? Tape saturation going for it. Flange it up, then bring back that filter. Yes, so that's the FX screen. I've thrown in some fun little bits and pieces on the graphic side. So these little triangles here and a square, and another triangle and a rectangle. Oh, I've got all the shapes going on, I tell you. So I hope you like that. Yes. Bit of a Carpenter-esque vibe here. And why not? Still on the bass lines, by crikey. And on its bass is. So there's lots of punch and distortion in here, but also a good amount of retro, analog, 80s stuff. Don't know why I did that. Very silly. There is definitely a more aggressive side to Volume 2 that I don't think I'd noticed at first. I mean, it could be the types of patches we're going through. We're going through alternate patches, so it's luck of the draw thing. But it has been a bit fiery, hasn't it? Nice. And this is not, I mean, these patches, they're not disabusing us of the notion that this is a very much a aggressive soundset. So you do get a feel that there's a bit of kind of a breakbeaty drum and bass thing going on in there as well. And so well, you can literally, obviously it's aimed at cinematic and cyberpunky, but you can make anything from kind of light and frothy synth pop to full-on hammering industrial darkness. So there's a lot going on, is what I'm trying to say. And because I've had so much fun putting this together, and there is so much scope for just in this sort of cyberpunk arena, I have already kind of programmed enough sounds for 3 and 4. So I'm hoping this is popular so that they can be released too. Yeah, so if you're liking these sounds, let me know by buying them. And then I can move forward with enthusiasm and confidence to releasing 3 and 4. Cool. Oh, still on basses. But now we're on to keys. Lovely keys. So they bring a little bit of lightness into the dark. And there's a bit of bit crushing distortion going on as well, which I rather like. Plus the atmospherics from reverb and delay, which is nice. Oh, and leads already. You get a bit of that synth waviness coming in again. Sound for getting your Vangelis on. Really get a lovely crisp sound. It's such a lovely clean sound in Serum, but without it sounding boring, which I really like. Well, I think I mentioned before, it did take me a while to get interested in Serum. For some reason at the beginning I didn't gel with it, and now I'm just like, I have so many patches for it. I mean, you know, you just look at all this stuff. Right, loops. So in loops, it's percussive, but there's a little bit of bass creeping in here and there. So here we've got, as you can see, it says kick, hats, and subdued acid bass. And I've done the macros so you can have some fun with it. So there's filter on the bass. Open that up. And take the filter down off the loop. the hat and snare. Detune the bass. Fun stuff like that, my friends. Yes, we will. Thank you very much. Some punchy distortion. And then after loops, we're onto the pads. Here we go. Now, we only seem to get sort of lush pads in Volume 1 walkthrough, and I know there was some digital fun stuff in it, so hopefully we'll get some of the digital stuff here. But this is kind of lush to begin with. Nice and harmonic. Nothing wrong with that. Oh. Let's play the same thing. So a harmonic pad with a very different vibe there. So kind of another lush and synthy sci-fi one. Oh, lush and rich. Here we go again. Surely somewhere we'll get one of the nice, crisp digital pads. I don't think it's going to happen. This is one of my favourite pads. Almost got a kind of rave meets Boards of Canada vibe to it. Now, oh god, this isn't showing up very well. Now, when looked at like this, it looks well boring. Except for it's moving quite fun. But yes, this pad is actually made up of the unfinished logo, which you cannot see very well here. Let's try it on the default skin just to see if it shows up better. So there you go. You can probably just about make out that it's the unfinished logo that I imported as a PNG file, I think it is. I am a silly person. I thought it'd be fun, and it sounded quite fun. It sounded good. Well, I think it sounds good. Something a little more subtle. Module opens a filter. Grain state sign pad cinematics. This might be a bit more digital. That's a bit more like it. We got away from the lushness momentarily, but we're straight back into it. I promise you, there are digital cinematic pads in there. but for some reason today we are just not finding them. And that's it, we've run out of time, we're on to the soundscapes now, it never happened. So soundscapes are kind of dark and moody. There we go, lovely. So a nice sci-fi feel to them, I think. So there are definitely going to be some of these soundscapes you can play as pads as well. And finally, inharmonic mech horror pulse. Yeah, it's nice and creepy. Cool, and then we're on to the sound effects. I've mentioned it in the previous video, but I very rarely do sound effects, and Serum brings it out in me for some reason. I think it's all the envelope and LFO controls. They're really good for doing sound effects. Nice big hit. And one last one, I think. Here we go. That's all rather fun. Right, on to sequences. There's a mixture of stuff here. Some of it's melodic, some of it's just funky evolving stuff. I think there's some percussive bits and bobs in here as well. Let's see what we've got. And some oddball stuff like this. Almost in radiophonic workshop territory there. There's a little bit of acid. Cool. And what's this one? Odd, noisy, pitchy madness, because we're finding the oddball ones here. Very silly. Here we've got one where we do some melodic stuff. It's a tough business trying to do melodic stuff in Serum because this window is never particularly big and never entirely accurate. But that sounds all right. Fun. Ooh, strange atonal grunting sequence. This is one of the first patches I ever shared from this. I did it on my Instagram account, I think. I played 3 patches at the same time. I'm not entirely sure whether... I don't think the drum beat stayed in. I felt it wasn't quite Serum Nova enough. It wasn't cyberpunky enough. I think it went into a different folder for the time being. And are we on to synths now? So synths, whatever doesn't fit anywhere else, basically. So big and distorted sound. Like that one. I like the idea of a dirt mono drone. Noisy voice synth. That's a nice weird one. And one more, is it? I think it should be the last one. And there we have it. That's Serum Nova Volume 2. I hope you have enjoyed having a listen. As I say, there is 150 patches in there for cyberpunk, cinematic, sci-fi, and electronic vibes. Lots of fun. I've had a great time making them and really had a good time writing demo tracks with them. I ended up writing 3 or 4 in the end. Got a bit carried away. Yes, and you get 2 new skins as well. And also, if we just go back to the screen, not there, wrong thing. Here, I'm including all these. So you get the unfinished logo wavetable as well, and some other stuff. Not all of these are used in here, but they're there. They'll be part of the package as well. I will be making a bundle so you can get Volume 2 and Volume 1 together for a little bit of a discount. So they're going to be $19.99 plus VAT individually, and then the 2 of them together will be $29.99. So you'll save half price on one of them. Buy one, get one at half price kind of thing. That won't be around forever, so if you're interested, get it soon. And also a Serum bundle will be appearing because I've got alpha from my first sound set that I made for Serum, plus these 2. So I tend to use 3 sound sets as the threshold for when it's worthwhile me doing a bundle. Because there's 2 volumes here, that adds up to 3. Yes, I can add 1 to 2. I'm a big boy. Yes. So yes, I hope you dug what you've heard because, like I say, I've got enough patches to do 3 and 4 at some time in the future, which I really want to. Some of them I really love, so I really want to get them out there. Yeah, and it's great to be back. It's 2023. It's my first Soundset release of the year. And I'm hoping to do more Soundset releases this year. Last couple of years have been taken up with personal stuff and bespoke programming projects and various other distractions. And this year I hope to focus a bit more on getting some releases out there. So the plan is for 6 releases this year, of which this is the first. And there's definitely going to be Zebra, Omnisphere and Diva coming, and maybe some other stuff. I haven't decided on the full lineup yet. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you watched the other one, hope you enjoyed that too. Serum Nova, it's coming very soon, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye.